Yeah, let's go ahead and get started. This is break number 4110. And this is Bowman PYT number 4. And in this break, we are going to award out the Colorado Rockies for free. Once again, based off the cost of your team, that is how many ducks you get. Dodgers are the most expensive team you can buy in this break. They have 7. Brewers and Cardinals are next with 6. The Tigers are with 5. Red Sox are with 4. Diamondbacks, Royals, Nationals with 3. Marlins, Yankees, Rangers with 2. Everybody else, you've got 1 duck. Put 61 ducks in the water, and the winner is going to take home opportunities at Charlie Condon. This is a split paper break. What this means is we do not ship out the veteran or the prospect paper to their respective spots. Everybody just gets an equal stack. Maybe you get a good first of a top prospect, maybe you don't. But one thing that we're trying to get away from for these big Bowman releases is fine sorting all the paper. A good night to not dust your lawyer. I know, right? It looks like one of the favorites is going to take down the Colorado Rockies. St. Louis Cardinals, Frosty the Duck. Not Frosty the Husky. We never even hear from that guy anymore. Beating out the White Sox and the Cardinals. St. Louis Cardinals in this break. And don't the Cardinals still have a 10-game win streak? I think they do. James A., congratulations. You got the Rockies for free in this one. About to go to Star Wars night at Dodger Stadium. Pray for me in the traffic I'm about to experience. Those Dodgers cost me some money this week. So did the Padres. So did the man. The Padres imploded a couple nights ago against the Angels. Frosty way up, gonna be retired by 16. Apparently Epic is way up. He had it downtown from a blaster probably. We're ready to go. Your minor bounty $100. Major bounty $98.50. Mega is $26.20. And your super, of course, is $660. $660 multiplied by whatever it comes up on the wheel for you. Any orange refractor auto from Bowman is going to be $5 times the left side serial number. Any red is 20 times the left side serial number. Thank you, Renegade. Crack Pack Daddy said I ripped a box of Cheers trading cards today. Ever do that? Colfax, I watched Colfax rip some of that. Or Amy ripped some of it, I think. I don't know much about the show Cheers. I've not watched a ton of it. I was a little bit before my time. But I've heard that you can get autos of some of the top actors in that one. What's up, AJ? But I don't know too much about Cheers. Now, if it was something like, I don't know, Nickelodeon shows from the 90s, or even like Seinfeld. Dude, there's a Soprano set, and everybody had autographs except Tony. Yeah, except Gandolfini. He only had like 3 autos, and they're tough. They never show up. There's only, and one of them I don't like. It's a Fans of the Game from like Don Russ 2005. Wade Boggs and Kevin McKay. Okay. RGL, please tell me the guy you dealt with wasn't... No, he was not authorized. No, he wasn't authorized. Nope. It was just somebody offering their services via word of mouth. If they were a person, if it was a person or a company that had like put their name out there more, I probably would have named them. It is 4:57. We're a couple minutes early. Don't usually think we have trades in a PYT. What's up, everybody? We have 233 already in the house. And it's going to be a fun night. We're going to hit something crazy tonight. Did you see the Mariners game? We lost to the Yankees. Was it 3-2? What's up, Mr. Salty Balls? I don't know if you guys saw the news coming out of baseball, but Pete Rose and Shoeless Joe Jackson are going to be eligible for the Hall of Fame in 2028 or 2029. I can't remember which year. I think Pete should have been in a long time ago. Once MLB got in bed with all the, sports betting and stuff, I think that ban should have been lifted many years ago. Oh, we didn't even talk about that. Yeah, Mavericks are the #1 overall pick in the NBA lottery. Presumably, they are going to take Cooper Flagg. So, yeah, we're a couple minutes early, but that's okay. We can get the cards in the air.
How crazy did we get on that lottery?
1% chance for them to hit, and they hit.
Spurs and the Sixers thing?
Yeah. The odds of it being Maverick Spurs Sixers was like 0.017%. We have Ben Rice rigged, I think so.
Nice.
Ben Rice red rookie. Purple Jacques Caglione 77 of 250. Kurtz Fontanelli gonna be on the Reptilian. Didn't P Rose get chokeslammed by Kane? He is a WWE Hall of Famer, yes. So I think it seems like the NBA draft needs more transparency. Hey, what's up, Walter? Congrats on your Sam Laporta downtown. Kim, Rosario, and Brito. Saw a lively pull that for you. Rhett Louder. Cavs at a 2% to get you up. Every year they lose their top prospect and then they get the number 1 overall pick. Crazy how that works out. Schwellenbach. Will Simpson. Jonathan Long. It seems like every year something crazy happens that shouldn't happen according to the numbers. Cavs had a 2% chance. You know, Pelicans, lost AD and then they got Zion, you know. Happens all the time. The ping pong balls make it. Did anybody see the ping pong balls? Giannis and Kyrie and Davis on the Mavs. I mean, that could be a possibility. Do you think number one that they would trade the number 1 pick? Number 2, do you think that it would require the number 1 pick to get Giannis on a trade? Spurs with the number 2. I was hoping the Spurs would get number 1. Castle and Wemby would have been so sick. It's not live ping pong. That's what I thought, because the draft lottery was so quick. It was like a 20-minute, draft lottery. Pete Rose night at the ballpark, and they're playing the White Sox. That's what I saw. I saw there was huge lines outside the stadium. I remember I used to watch the ping pong balls, and they used to do the ping pong balls. And they don't do that anymore. Now it's just a commissioner deputy with the envelopes. No good. Welcome to gold. Cavs had a 22% chance to get LeBron. Okay, maybe they had 22. We had a backwards just Adele Amador. Logan Gilbert, 159 of 299. The Dodgers are all in on Giannis. Hey, he can play center field, right? We have Bryce Eldridge, Yancel Luis on the Reptilian. There's a Bazana. Lots of D-Gens want to see Pete Rose. Hey, rest in peace, Pete Rose. The hit king, Jack Penny. He should get in the Hall of Fame if they don't put him in. Yeah, I liked what the press release said, though, that players should not be punished posthumously. So I do like that messaging. We have Nate Nanquil and Jackson Humphreys. And like Shoeless Joe, I mean, he couldn't read, number 1, so he didn't know what he was signing. Number 2, he played perfect in the World Series, the 1919 World Series. No errors, hit 375, hit the only home run of the series. So like, I don't know. I thought that ban was a little. Like, I get it. You got to ban them all because they did technically throw the World Series, but circumstances were that he still played to his best ability. At least stats show that. I mean, Pete Rose would be. I mean, I guess there's. I mean, we hear stories of players betting while they're in the league. Jonte Porter was the most recent one. I don't know. I don't think that that's okay. I don't think that the player should be doing that. Did you ever see, like, Draymond actually influence the spread? It was, like, 5.5, and he was telling at the end of, like, a game in this series, or I think it was this series, he was telling them to, like, what the spread was at the end of the game so that they would hit a 3 and cover. Like, even that's kind of walks a line, right? I think chat might have died on us. I think we might have some YouTube issues. Any rookies you're excited to collect in the 25 NBA draft besides Flag? Right now, still kind of waiting for the class to come together. Dylan Harper, it's Dylan Harper, right? Yeah. He looks okay. The other kid from Duke, what's his name? Ooh, why can I not remember his name right now? He looks okay.
You're talking about the center?
Yeah. Ace Bailey, yep.
We also have
Con Knipple, that's the one I was thinking of. Alright, we haven't seen our auto yet.
Reed Duke should probably go the top
Yeah.
8.
Yeah, it looks like it's gonna be a Duke heavy top of the draft. Yeremy Cabrera, Dylan Feen. Yeah, as a player, Pete Rose should be eligible. As a manager, no. There's Jackson Jobe. I did not watch a Gilbert Arenas video on demand. Nah, I don't know what that is. We have greatness loading of Kevin Alcantara, Kadim Diawa, Jack Lyons. Where's this auto at? Bryce Eldridge, VIP. Walker Jenkins. Connor Griffin. Hey, we riding Colfax in the chat. What's up, Colfax? Is our auto coming on up?
I hope so.
Javier. 107 of 125. That is Nick Kurtz. Going to the A's. Going to Jake. There you go, Jake. A little team color, sort of. We have a Spencer Jones, Robert Calles, D'Angelo Ortiz. Keep your eye on a Tega Owa out of Kentucky. He's a dog. Chewin Lin, Maddock, and Marajo. All right, we have like 4 packs left. No auto yet. JML sweating the Knicks. It's a, what, 1-point game with 2 minutes left before halftime.
Yeah. I mean,
Players definitely helping their friends and family hit bets.
Celtics are more than just Tatum, you know?
Yeah, I mean, the Celtics are deep. They are a deep team. And then they've got Peyton Pritchard, who could be a starter on most teams.
Derek White.
Yeah, Derek White. Jaylen Brown should be a superstar. He kind of mails it in sometimes. Where's this auto at? First auto of the break. First auto of the night. Should be in one of these 4 packs. I see an X-Fractor in here. Nick York, Theo Gillen, Andrew Painter. We have Sanabaria. He don't got no crystal ball. Auto? Not in our auto. Sunderstrom. Zaire Hope. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Roki, greatness loading. X-Fractor, Jesus Tolero. Last pack auto, or is there no auto?
IL for Roki, by the way.
Auto right here. Looks like Cleveland. Kadeem, or it's Minnesota. Kadeem Diao on your auto. There's Bazana's card shop.
Oh, Diao.
Yeah, Diao was our auto, so not a great start, but that's okay. We have plenty more Bowman. Greatness loading, such a I like greatness loading. I like this one the most.
Yeah, those are
This is the best looking insert in the set, other than the case hits. Already have 276 of you watching along. Go ahead, hit that subscribe button on your, or hit that like button on your way in. If you want to be able to chat, you got to be a subscriber on the channel for at least a half hour. So if you're new here, greatness loading makes me anxious for waiting for great. Fair enough. When are we gonna get a hot Roman Anthony card released? Isn't Roman Anthony in this set? He's in this set. Roman Anthony has tons of cards. Alright, we're going to move on into Jumbo right now. Jumbo and 3 Breakers Delight, so we still have 12 autographs in this break. Need to wait 2 hours to roast JML. Hey, be nice to the llama.
Yeah.
Be nice to the llama. He's under a lot of stress. He's waiting to see if the Knicks are going to put away Boston tonight. So let's at least let this game finish and then let him have it. But what you guys can roast is you can roast Drew, who did in fact on this very stream say that if the Pacers beat the Cavs, he would eat a Prism card. So I'm still waiting for that video to show up. We have Jay Shung on the Rookie of the Year, Rockstar Jay Shung, Sebastian Wolcott, Fernando Cruz, and Lopez, Drew Jones, Travis Bazana. Speckle, 100 of 299, Lucas Ramirez for the Angels. That's going to be going to Randall. That's what he said. I'm waiting for that video. What do you poop if you eat a Prism? You poop a silver parallel. Tin Kent's. Drew had an error in his code, yes. He got blinded by his love for the Cavs and James Harden. Did you see the father of the Pacers player did to Giannis and Shaq defending him? Yeah, Halliburton's dad. Does it come with a die cut? Grind up a card, superfine, sprinkled on a pizza, and you'd never know. A brown one. Oh, my God. Chat, you're already on it tonight. Is it possible to DoorDash Vienna sausage? 10K income. Oh, my gosh. You eat a silver, you poop out a gold Prism. Oh, my God. Walker Jenkins, Victor Rodriguez, Tin Kent's, there's Ismith Pineda, Jose Perella. Ichiro Kano Hernandez, 91 of 125 for the Reds. Cincinnati is Roy in this break. Unicorn poop. And then a Scouts 100 is Walker Jenkins. What's up, Bensky? It's like a cracked ice. You eat a Prism and poop out a chrome basketball. Oh my gosh. Just got the last spot in 41-15. The last spot in Flawless Numero Dos. 8 fillers left if you want in that second Flawless. 8 fillers left if you want a full spot. Buy 4 and we can convert them over for you. Still waiting to see our first auto out of this Jumbo. There's Jackson Job. Got a greatness loading of Leo DeVries. Max Clark. Leo again. Thomas White. Nice first. Ismail Javier. Buzzsaw. What's up, everybody? And Drew Gilbert. Yeah, we're gonna have some fun tonight. I feel it. I almost went live last. I almost went live last night. How come Roki Autos are live and some aren't? Well, maybe he signed some of his cards, but not all of his cards. You know, they have these players signing so many cards. I don't know. Maybe just didn't have time. Our first auto is right here. It is 122 of 499. It is Slade Caldwell going to Arizona, going to Greg.
That's nice. Might be
Yeah.
borderline.
Probably like an $80 auto to Jim. I would probably agree with that. Slade Caldwell on card, 499 refractor auto. Greatness loading of Dylan Cruz, Walker Yannick, Villarreal, and Jesus Lopez, along with Giangelo Ortiz. It's always a little bit weird when, you know, a player has both redemptions and live cards. Like Jaden Daniels has that in Inception. He has both live and he has redemptions.
About one touch.
What's that?
One touch.
One touch on the Caldwell? Can do.
His base sold for 100.
His base are doing $100, so that's our first one touch of the night. If you had Slade Caldwell as our first one touch of the night, put it on the board. Have you missed anything nice? For you, never. Couldn't believe the A's Dodgers score yesterday. What was the final score in that one? You entered and we got a one touch. Yep. So our first one touch of the night, Slade Caldwell to $4.99. First squirrels of the night, that means. Got Florida and Toronto on right now for the playoffs, the Eastern Conference second round. We do watch playoff hockey. There's 11-1 A's. Damn. Damn. Slade Caldwell to $4.99. Your first auto in this box. Are you DJs? I'm not betting hockey. No, sir. I don't bet things that I don't know anything about. We have Suzuki's Strikeout Showroom. Cooper Pratt, Kaysen, Hightower, Colt Emerson, and Chase Hampton. Connor Griffin. What do I need tonight? I did put in a 7 or 8 leg. I do have New York closing out Boston. I think I have the over, which is looking good on this one. It was like 200, and they're at like 60 each. And then I picked Minnesota tonight as well. NFL schedules came out today. I did not see them. Didn't see them. The Topps Pope card broke records on sales. That's what I expected. Everybody wants that Pope 101, right? I mean, I bought two. How about PGA Championship? No bets there for me. Got the Player Championship. I don't know enough about golf. Aldridge, Morlando's a good prospect. Sammy Hernandez, Eglin Perez, Lindsey Fuentes. What's up, Joey B?
I could be your guy, then you could blame me if they all suck.
No. Seaver King. Hopefully my Titans do better. Yeah, I haven't seen the schedule yet for my Seahawks. Minnesota going to let you down, says Crazy Money. What does that mean? What does that mean, Crazy Money? I tried buying the Randy and John Cena card today, and it canceled my order twice. For which one? Randy. Oh, there's a Randy Orton John Cena. Yeah. Like a Topps Now. I didn't see that one. I'll have to go to the website and look. What's up, Mr. Wade Fletcher? Wild Knight here, dealing with a basement flat. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Pablo Guerrero, that does not sound fun. Christian Moore. What's up, Mr. Ed? Welcome on in, everybody. Welcome to the stream. We're just starting off with a little Bowman. Trying to, hit those monsters. Trying to see some red refractor, super fractor. Week 8 buy. Okay, I like a middle of the season buy. Week 8 buy is a good week for a buy. Purple paper in here? My two teams are the Reds and the White Sox. I don't like it when they play each other. Yeah, I wouldn't either. We have Jose Ramirez, 139 of 199 on the purple paper. Ellie De La Cruz, Steel of a Deal cards. Your next auto is Gregory Barrios. That's going to be for the Rays. Going to Greg. Greg with both autos in this box so far. One for the Diamondbacks and one for the Rays. Fontenelli, Quinn Matthews. Man, We have not seen any color of the top guys yet. Angel Janelle. Let's see a gold auto so we can make the gold for the theme for the night. I like that idea. I want to see a lot of gold tonight. Bears versus Commanders week 6, Monday Night Football. Mark your cal. Oh, that's going to be a good matchup. See if Caleb's not benched by then. Sorry. Sorry. I had to take that shot. We have Bobby Witt Jr.'s Lucky 7 Sluggers card shop. Adele Amador, Kobe Mayo, Charlie Condon VIP. Teal, Alvarez, Chang, Bo Walker. Franklin Arias, top prospect for Boston. Paper. And Kevin McGonigal on the Scouts 100. Bo Nix versus Jaden Daniels, Week 14 Prime. Hey, there's another good matchup. Did everyone see RGL miss some easy ones? And oh, come on. Come on, Sonatech. Come on. RGL got super dust on Fodal. National Treasure's best card was a Chelsea Green. Oh. Hey, Chelsea Green to 3's worth what? A couple hundred, or probably about $100. Come on, man. I'm not perfect. I'm gonna miss some names. I can't read Chinese yet. I'm trying. I'm learning. We have one more auto. There's going to be our red. That is Jean-Kency Noel on our red rookie. Auto right here is blue checker. For the Twins, Corey Lewis, 144 of 150. What did I hit from the pipeline box? What are you talking about, Tommy? Tolero and Sean Keys, Gary Hill, Freeman. Luke Senard is going to be on our Reptilian. 200 on the shelf. That's not bad at all. Just got home from work for a package for you. Must have hit a gold member spot. Ended with 3 Rangers autographs. I think you did hit a gold member spot. What's up, Mr. Seidels? Cool mullet and a stash. What's up, Mr. Ramey? Single-handedly got you into WWE cards. That's what we do here. That's what we do. We try to get people into WWE. Put gold. Okay, if it had a gold sticker on it, then it definitely belonged to you. I don't remember what it was. The Pope Leo boxes. I have what? 2. I have 2 of those cards coming. Hey, my day's going good. I cannot complain. Absolutely, Clay. Yeah. No, it's something different on the channel. Like a very different style of video on the channel. Kevin McGonigal, Greatness Loading. Kurtz on the VIP. Castillo. Miha, Letson, McGonigal again. Another Chase Mobley. And this jumbo, unless there's like a big color in the last pack. Jesus Lopez, 110 of 199. And Paulino Santana. We're going to need Breaker's Delight to save us in this one. RGL got Chinese themed Kung Pao ground turkey for... That sounds good. Kung Pao ground turkey. So is that just like some Chinese 5-spice and some spices along with like some nuts in there and some veggies? That actually sounds really good. That sounds really good. I've never even thought to like season ground turkey with Chinese 5-spice. That's actually a smart idea. Day in the life vlog would be a good idea. What do you think, JMO? Do a day in the life vlog?
Oh, no. All I do is, what do I do?
You're just a Breaker's assistant, homie. That's what they said.
Oh.
The second table spot in the Cena Orton match was definitely not planned. Does anyone mention that? I don't think so.
All your cards.
All right. We have a red rookie of Adrian De La Castillo. Corey Lewis, Lucas Ramirez. There's a Jacques, Winston Santos, Yofri Rodriguez. Man, not a great box of jumbo and not a great box of hobby either. So Breaker's gonna have to save it. JML, if there ain't RGL, if there ain't no chicken tenders, it ain't good for JML's. Oh my gosh. Day in the life would be an interesting video. We'll see. I'll say that. We'll see. My new hyper flexation meal is ground beef rice. Dude, that's a good meal. I am at my lowest that I've been since I started this diet. I went to California last month. Took on a bunch of water weight from eating like garbage for a week and a half. And back to like 26 pounds down now this year. 25, something like that. I'd have to look. I think it's 26 pounds down this year. Feeling good. Just eating a lot of meat. Staying in keto. Feeling good. Let's do a little sweat. I see gold in here. I see rose gold next. Rose gold is the what, 15? I think it's a 15. Quintero. There's going to be Egley and Perez. I think we have rose gold here. Good luck. San Francisco. Is this Tibbs? It's Johnny Level. 9 of 15. San Francisco. Nice hit for Alexander G. Ryan, a member for 28 months. On my birthday, pull some banger. I will do that. To meet the Grady diet. Johnny Level. I think he's a tier 3. I could be wrong. He's their best prospect in the set. We'll probably one-touch that one up. I saw that, Tommy. I wish Pete would have got in before he passed away. Brooks Lee is going to be on our red. We have Chase Burns, 231 of 250. That was 7 off being a $9,800 card. Seaver King, 27 of 50. Nice one for the Nats. Brian L. On the gold. Purple, Jesus Made, 35 of 250. Nice Made for Milwaukee, going to the Furry Goat. Our autos, we have a Speckle, a Refractor, and an HTA exclusive. Let's do the Refractor first. That's going to be Yermi Cabrera, 321 of 499. Let's go to the Speckle. Brody Hopkins is going to be 189 of 299 on the Speckle for Tampa Bay. Let's go into Greg. And HTA to 150 in the center. Made might be a one-touch. To 250 on a Geo. No, 50 bucks last sold. Mojo to 150. Going to the A's, A first. And that is Nate Nanquil, 37 at 150. Let me know about Nanquil. I'm going to one-touch up the Johnny Level. And we still have 2 boxes in this one. We have Resurgence and Optic, another PYT coming on up next. Yeah, that Jesus Made was not an auto. It was a non-auto purple Geo. Pete Rose had a lifetime ban. Life over, ban over. He had a lifetime ban as a manager. As a player, I think he should have been in the Hall of Fame a long time ago. No. Nice Johnny Level to 15. What's that? Yeah. Okay. Kurt's first Major League home run for the A's last night. For real? He went yard in his first game for them. And that was against the Dodgers, right? Wonder if Shohei Transler gets in the Hall of Fame or whatever happened to him. He kind of got quietly swept under the rug, huh? A little Parlay Ohtani. I will say that gambling was one of the things in baseball that was consistent about banning. If you're correct, you're correct. All the leagues had a very anti-gambling stance for many years up until, like, I want to say it was a little under 10 years ago when that stance started to soften. If you think putting Rose in the Hall of Fame now is a good thing, you don't know ball. I think he should have been in a long time ago as a player. I want to know what I want to know what you think. Uncommon Sense. All right, box number 2. Oh, you agree with me then? He should have been in a long time ago. It's really sad that they waited until after he passed. Like, you know, the man served his whole life in regret. I mean, he was very regretful of what he did. You know, it was almost like they put him in baseball purgatory for the rest of his life. I mean, Shoeless Joe should get in too. We have an orange auto. We have a white redemption too. We have an orange auto, which means somebody's going to get some bounty money. Kumar Rocker. I met Pete Rose and was told Jack Weed, but the dude deserved... Yeah. In his later years, I mean, you could tell that he needed cash. He knew what the penalty wasn't. Fair enough. I mean, do the crime, do the time, right? I can agree with that too. The only person... I'm not going to read that. Do you think they do the same for the steroid guys? I don't know how they're going to do the steroid guys. I don't know. We have a Bowman refractor of Cobb Hightower for San Diego. That is the retro refractor, the old Bowman logo. Youngski Noel is going to be on the John Kensey Noel on the red. 85 of 250. That is Hayden Alvarez for the Angels. On Randall. Che Wei Lin, 80 of 150. Another purple Janaker Ugart, 25 of 250. This pack is very interesting because we have a redemption that's a white redemption, which I think that's McAdoo, if I'm not mistaken. He's on a white redemption. And then speckle on the back, and then an orange in the center. 93 of 299, Sammy Stafara for Cincinnati. That's going to Roy. All right, let's do this redemption. Yeah, they're not eligible until 2028. I guess we're going that way. That's good. You are due to receive, wow. Chrome Prospects Retrofractor Variation Autograph Gold to 50. Wow. Of Steve Carlton for the St. Louis Cardinals Retrofractor. Wow. Going to James A. Whoa. Steve Carlton Retrofractor. So if you're not familiar with the Retrofractors, they're putting some older guys in Bowman now. And once they've had one Retrofractor, they can never be in Bowman again. They can never be in Bowman again. So that's the thing with them. Steve Carlton, very, very nice hit for St. Louis. That is one of the most expensive spots to hit in the break, or one of the most expensive spots to buy in the break, too. And we have a orange auto behind it to 25. This is worth some bounty money right here. Cobb Hightower, 11 of 25 on the orange. Going to San Diego, going to Robert Turner. That's 11, so you also get $55 store credit, Robert. So that is part of our bounties for Bowman.
What was the Stafara number?
Stafara was to 299, I believe. So Mr. Robert Turner, congratulations. You got $55 store credit coming your way. And you probably have a one-touch of a card, too.
I'm going to say the Stafara is a one-touch. It's like right around.
I'm going to put any orange, of course, is going to... What's up, Mike? Any orange auto is going to get a one-touch from me unless it's like a absolute tier 5. 330 last sold on the redemption. There we go. Nice Cobb Hightower to 25. Right there. We'll go ahead and grab a... try to grab a white one-touch for the redemption. Wander coming back? I don't think so. I don't think any team wants to touch him anymore. Squirrels? We can definitely hit the squirrels. We can definitely hit the squirrels for a Steve Carlton Retrofractor Gold. Last of $330. Paying for the St. Louis spot. St. Louis in this break is looking for J.J. Weatherholt, their top prospect. And they ended up with one of their all-time greats in Steve Carlton. It should be an on-card. Should be an on-card. Sammy Stafara was an AW, so JML said this was over 100 to 299.
It's around. It's about 90 bucks.
All right, I'm a top load it then.
Yep. It's not going to be a one-touch like
Yeah, some of the Bowman stuff, the hype on like the tier 4 guys, is finally starting to wear off. But man, last week it was like basically any hitter that was like to 299 or less would seem to be a one-touch, just because people were trying to grab their first few autographs of, you know, whoever it is they think is going to be a sleeper. So things are starting to come back down to normal on the tier 5 guys and the tier 4 guys. Can't believe what I know, right? Nice Cobb Hightower too. Here's going to be our final box. Yeah, a lot of money was thrown away on Wander. Carlton, this is a St. Louis Cardinals card. It says right there, St. Louis Cardinals. Not a Phillies card. Sonotech, so it says St. Louis Cardinals literally on the card. Definitely a... so that's... was he never a Cardinal? Was he never a Cardinal? Is that like an error? Or was he a Cardinal for a few years? We were just saying he should be a Philly. He played for both teams, right?
Yeah.
He was a card. Okay. Okay. Yeah.
It's the Retrofractor.
It's a ret. I wonder why. So if you could only get one Bowman card, you would think, like, for the older guys, they only put them on one Bowman card ever. You would think they put them on the team that they were most known for.
It has to be the first team.
15 years for Philly, 6'7" for interesting.
He started as
He's a
Cardinal.
okay, that makes
So
sense.
Fractor-
He started as a Cardinal, so it's gonna have his first Bowman. Yeah. So that's why Babe Ruth has him as a Red Sox. It's
Correct.
first team. Yeah. Okay, you guys confused me. I thought it was like an error on their part. I was like, wait a minute, how do we handle this? We have a True Blue to wrap the break up. Could be my first Bowman auto inscription. There's Carson Benz. You guys scared me for a second there. Kellen Lindsey and Pan. Caden Dana is going to be our red. Man, if Caden Dana wins Rookie of the Year, Panini might go bankrupt. Englith Arena, 3 of 150. Dahl Joseph, 7 of 99. 7 of 250. Braylon Payne for Furry Goat. Furry Goat feeling the pain right now. Walker Janik is going to be on your first auto. Going to Tyler. We have an HTA to 150 in the center. Another Slade. No, that's Yancel Luis, 11 of 150. Your final card of the break is a True Blue.
One time.
And that is Chase Burns, 78 of 150. Feeling the burn. Congratulations to Roy. On card. Big bold autograph right there, 78 of 150. Chase Burns. I'm suing you on behalf of the Brew Crew. Come on, Taylor. That break was decent, too. You can't sue me. Yancel could turn into something down the road. Man, Florida's up 3-0 JML on Toronto in the second period. I'm trying, Taylor. I'm trying. Nice Chase Burns to wrap up the break. Just opened LIV Golf Impeccable. Is there specific rig top loaders? You want 135 or 155 point top loads for that set. Alright, let's top load these on up. Take a look. And we have a football PYT coming up next.
Yeah, that's very low. I just looked too. I couldn't believe he sold for that low.
Last sold for $50 on the Burns. That's somebody smoking one off. In 20 years, will LeBron be known as the best Cav? Yes. Maybe even the best Miami Heat player ever, too. He did. Yeah, you're right. I shouldn't have said that. D-Wade did win with Shaq. That is true. Alright, let's take a look at the hits. Sorry, Tay-Lot. We did have 5 one-touches in that break. Borderline a 6-2. Yeah, even if LeBron's... Yeah. I think that D-Wade will always be the most beloved Miami Heat player. Brad Daugherty is the best Cav ever. 5 of 5. Come on now. Just like the best ever Rockies player is Chris Bryant, right? Sorry, buddy. Sorry, buddy. I didn't mean it. Craig Elo, the best Cav ever.
Mark Price.
Alright, your one touches. We had 5 of them. We had Chase Burns to 150. We had a redemption for an autographed retrofractor gold of Steve Carlton. Cobb Hightower to 25 was good for a $55 bounty in the card. Johnny Level to 15 on your rose gold, and Slade Caldwell to $4.99. And that is going to do it for the break.